And we are back from the break. Let's go ahead and give it another shot. So this actually is a good example of kind of one of the things that annoys me about the fact that, you know, like I was talking about how you can't stack most of the buffs and debuffs in this game, unlike Dragon Quest VIII and prior of the originals. Because then it makes me not want to, like, cast a Kasap when I'm wild-sided. Whereas in those earlier games, it'd be like, this is great! Doubling up on Kasap on these guys. Also, Kasap is not as good on the, you know, like, on per enemy as Sap is, which I also don't like. Whereas I think in the original, the earlier games, Kasap was basically just Sap on a group. It did the exact same thing, I think. I don't remember it acting differently. Okay, so, first thing, let's go ahead and War Drum. That is definitely a wild side, definitely wild side, and definitely wild side. Okay, so Hardy Hands, good with those. Iron Knight's actually kind of okay with as well. Thank you, Wall Guy the Robin. I might just have Stealthy constantly try to Sage's Stone. Okay, let's Giga Slash. Dazzle is a group, right? Yeah. See, and the fact that things like Dazzle and Sandstorm are a group and not all the enemies, kind of annoying. Fog of War might actually be a really good idea. It will hamper my healing. Sort of. But for now... let's just Monster Pile on.
This ought to help. Just a moment.
So double Sage's Stone for extra healing. We're not going to get as high damage output. But so, like, that would just be a wasted turn there. Drain Magic would be a wasted turn. They'd still be able to meditate. But they wouldn't be able to buff, sap, oomph, that kind of thing. So they'd still be able to do that kind of thing. Well, we'll see. We'll see how we go when we run out of a wild side on someone.
Just a moment. Just a moment.
But things like the Sage's Stone would still work. Items would still work. Giga Slash would still work. But they'd waste turns trying to buff and debuff. And that might be worth it. And I would take less damage. And they wouldn't be able to drain my MP either. 3 of those guys is not great. Okay. Yeah. We could channel anger at some point as well, but I think we Fog of War. That might get rid of the buffs, the oomphs from the war drum. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's going to get rid of Wild Side. It shouldn't after the fact. Or, I mean, like, we should be able to still get that back up. But I think it will clear it when it comes into effect.
This ought to help.
Ow. I don't have a great way of healing Almendretta up without magic, though. Like a single person up. Oh no, she can meditate. That's right. Okay, Wild Side is still up, the oomph is still up, so yes, that is good. Alright. But the sap is gone. Alright, go with a meditation there. Wild Side, and Monster Pylon. Good. Now, the meditation is really annoying, but wasting turns, I approve. I approve of wasting turns. Ow. So they can still meditate, but they won't be able to drain MP. And, I mean, like, that's 5 MP every time they use it. I don't know how much they have, but... I don't know if that's still costing them MP. That still hurts. Okay, everyone can cast now again. Giga Slash. Unfortunately, I guess I wait until we run out of wait. I think we run out of a Wild Side on someone and then put it back up again. Maybe I keep Sealant or Iagra non-Wild-sided just to see if that would be better. But that's really cutting down our damage output. Giga Slash is doing a lot of work here. Shifting the healing over to Stealthy does mean that we're getting damage on every enemy, and a lot of it. So that's pretty good. There's nothing but those statues. Crying out loud. Okay, it's gonna run out on Sealan.
This ought to help. This ought to help.
Ah, that's a couple misses in there. That's not good. Ugh. Ow. Ow. Okay. Do I try to get in a heal? Yeah, I think I do. Let's just Omni heal. Monster Pylon, and you Fog of War. Elmandretta should go before Sealan. Sealan might not go before the, yeah, there we go. Oh, well, that's really annoying. I do keep forgetting about that mirror shield. Okay, good. A hand. I approve. Yes! Waste your MP. Okay, wild side, and wild side. Hope that Sealan survives. Okay, good. One statue down. Oof. Okay, good. Another hardy hand. Good. If we do keep up the Fog of War, well, that's bad. That is also really bad. Okay. Well, things just went from going okay to really, really bad.
Time to heal. Time to heal.
Return to us! In the name of the goddess!
Nice thing about Wild Side is that you can use that twice. Oof. Ow. Okay. Omni heal. You need to Monster Pylon. You need to Staff of Resurrection on Sealan.
In the name of the goddess.
Good. Yes. All right.
To us.
Perfect. Back before we get the healing off. That's great. That's really good. And then it bounced off Sealan again. I need to take that mirror shield off, I think. Why can't the why can't that class use the Goddess Shield, for crying out loud? Howdy, Shield of Hope. We're getting our butts kicked here. We're getting our butts kicked here. So I'm annoyed that Assassin's Stab isn't blocked. Doesn't get blocked by the Diamond. After the first time that happened to you in battle, you abandoned the mirror shields forever? Yeah, I mean, I don't mind them in a normal combat, but yeah, in a boss fight, not so good. Alright, go ahead and Fog of War again. Sage's Stone. And get the Tempest Shield on. So the problem is that that's a big difference in... that's a really big difference in defense power. 534 versus 563. Go ahead and Wild Side.
Time to heal. Time to heal.
There we go. Dang it. Ugh. Wild Side, go ahead and Wild Side. And we need to get some more damage out, so Monster Pylon.
This ought to help.
Like, I really do not understand why the martial artist can't use the Goddess Shield. I really hope that's using up MP on their part. Good. Giga Slash. Monster Pylon. Sage's Stone. Monster Pylon.
Just a moment. Time to heal.
Like, given how much they can meditate and recover, I have no idea if I'm really making any progress against the Pandora's boxes at all. It might be that I need to focus on them, but these other guys can do so much damage. Ow. Oof. Oof. Wild Side on Sealan ran out. Well, I'll have Sealan Wild Side again. In that case, Omni Heal. Monster Pylon. Monster Pylon, and Fog of War. Like, given how many hit points they have, I don't know what I would have that I could really use to focus on them with. Okay, that guy's down. Ugh, another statue. These guys are so fast, too. Howdy, DePaul Dog. Indeed, a heck of a fight indeed. It is pretty awful. You need to Wild Side, you need to Sage's Stone, you need to Wild Side.
Just a moment. Time to heal.
I mean, grinding for more levels is certainly something that I could do. That might even be worth it. Ugh. Hate that ability. Alright. You need to Sage a Stone. Alright, let me try Hypno Whip on the Pandora's boxes. Let me just see what that does. Because I kind of doubt you can confuse them. But maybe...
Time to heal.
I mean, other than the assassins stabbed by the hardy hands, I would much rather they be out. Alright, so that damage is not very much. And it can miss pretty easily. Okay, you call for backup. That works for me. Oh. Alright. Well, Omni Heal again. Okay. Boulder Toss is pretty expensive. Go with a Monster Pylon. Stealth Z, since you are... You don't need to cast anything. We'll try Boulder Toss. I don't think it's going to work out so well. Let's try Call to Arms. Yeah, it's not very good. I mean, it can hit everyone, but it doesn't hit for that much. Yeah, I don't... That damage is not comparable to Monster Pylon, really, I don't think. Yeah, Monster Pylon does more. Good, another hardy hand. Alright, well, Iagra's, wild side is about to run out. Alright, so call to arms is really no good. I don't know how much cutting edge does, but we're also stuck with crappy weapons right now. Nope, Monster Pile. I'm not seeing anything that would stack up to Monster Pylon, unless I can get some status effects on those guys. And usually, the Cannabox type enemies are immune to most status effects. I mean, buffing myself would help prevent damage, but honestly, I don't know that it would do that much. Okay, there's 2 more down. And you get another statue. At least that's another hardy hand. Giga Slash. Okay, let's go back to Fog of War. Sage's Stone. And a Monster Pylon.
This ought to help.
I mean, the fact that they can heal themselves... Like, they can basically heal themselves for 1,500 hit points. Almost half of what they have total hit points. Is really bad. Other than them running out of MP, there's not a whole lot I can do to prevent that. And also, there they go, stealing all of my MP now. Niagara is almost out of MP again. Sealand can wild side again. I'm okay with that. Let's Giga Slash. Although, like, I'm really, really running low on stuff. I have 1 item to restore MP, and I'd rather not use that right now.
Just a moment.
Because I've got multiple people who need it, who could use it.
Time to heal.
Okay, those guys are down. And we get another statue. Okay, at least that's a hardy hand. Ooh. Yeah, see, like, they're not even into yellow hit points. I don't think I'm making any real progress against them. Yeah, I got a Sage of Stone, even though you're not wild-sided.
Just a moment. Time to heal.
Yeah, there's multiple misses. That's not good. Well, Stealthy is dead. Yeah, them being able to heal that much, and they regenerate, It's really, really, really bad. I don't think we're making it through at this point. Let's just Kazap, Monster Pylon, and Monster Pylon. Focusing on the on the Pandora's boxes, I think that's gonna be the key. That's pretty good damage there. I think with Monster Pylon, it's just, like, the damage is just being distributed too much. So I think we do need to focus on those guys. But I don't have a whole lot that is really good against them at the moment. Oh yeah, no, we're dead here. I knew it pretty quickly. I'm gonna try Kafriz, see if that does anything. Well, that's not good. There goes that attempt. All right, I'll try a rematch. Let's Kazap. I do want a wild side. I mean, that's really good damage. Kazap is actually might be worthwhile. But it is gonna hit everyone, which is okay. Kazap. We're okay on hit points. You try fizzling them. Let's try Kafrizzing them, see how much damage that does. You try Kaswooshing them. Let's see what we got, if we can find another vulnerability. Okay, so they're not vulnerable to fire. I mean, that's okay damage. Okay. They can be fizzled. Okay, they're not weak to Kaswoosh. That's not going to stop them from healing, of course. And it can cast spells again, so that doesn't last very long. Let's go with Kazap. I'm going to keep going with that. Obviously, an actual mage or sage with the duplicate would be better there. You go ahead and Sage a Stone. I think that's still a really good idea. Let's go Crackle. Let's see how that does. I don't think any of them were vulnerable to ice. Okay, we got one. Yeah, that's terrible. So I think Kazapping is the key here. Because it does enough damage that if we can do some additional damage, they will have a hard time doing anything to us and healing, so... Actually, you full heal, and we haven't tried Kaboom. Kaboom does decent damage. Okay.
Full heal.
Right, I still have the mirror shield. Okay. Okay, I have a plan. Yeah, I want a rematch here, though. Okay, what else can we try? Sure, let's try Puff. Why not? We haven't tried that. What about Burning Breath? Can't puff twice. Iagro will probably die from the... Oh, I just had an amazing idea, actually. Okay, well, we don't get to see that. Right, go ahead and kill me. I have an idea here. Okay. Okay. Something that I haven't used too much. Let's have Iagra morph into Elmandretta. So we got 2 Kazaps. We're not going to be able to wild side it. But also, get that out. That will be 2 Kazaps. That's pretty good. All right. That also means that we have double Omni heals. Or at least double access to Omni heals. So there we go. We got 2 Elmandrettas there. All right, Kazap. Kazap. We are mostly okay on hit points right now, so Kaboom. And Kaboom. So I'm not caring about the damage that I do to the other enemies, because if I take out the Pandora's boxes, other than the Hardy Hands, nothing else can be summoned. So the key is really just take those guys out ASAP. Let's go ahead and Sage's Stone. And kaboom.
This ought to help. This ought to help.
So this should outpace them, their ability to heal, unless they really focus on it. That's certainly my hope. Okay, Stealthy's wild side ran out. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, let's go ahead and hustle dance with Seelan then. Just try to make sure that we're staying topped off on hit points. I can always Omni heal if need be, but. Okay, Iron Knight is down. Got another Iron Knight, that's okay. It's not great, but... Sizzle's fine. Sealand's wild side has run out. That's okay. Kazap. Kazap. Sage's Stone. And wild side.
This ought to help. Just a moment.
So I think both of the hardy hands should go down with these Kazaps. Yep. So that does change out Iagra's, ooh. Alright, so there is that. So Iagra is functionally equipped with the same things that Elmandretta has. So Iagra is no longer immune to thwack. Ow! Okay. Alright, Iagra's back to his normal self. Alright, then we Omni heal. And I think we do that again. So I'm going to get an Omni heal, so I don't need to worry about that. So kaboom and kaboom. Okay, I don't like that, but what are we going to do? Ow. Ah. Jerk. Alright, well, one of the Pandora's boxes is down to, is down on hit points. Okay, you still have your own items. That's interesting. So Sage's Stone on Elmandretta. Kazap for Iagra. And Staff of Resurrection, because I don't want to double cast a Kazam.
Just a moment.
was hoping you'd go after her.
Name of the goddess.
Well, whatever.
The name of the goddess.
That's annoying. This is long past your quit threshold. My patience is legendary in comparison. Part of it is like I see it as a puzzle. And also I got, you know, only so much longer on the stream anyway. I mean, if we don't succeed at this, I'm going to grind, for sure. Alright. Go ahead and Omni heal. Zap. Alright. I don't like it, but I need you back. And I knew that would go off first, so. I don't know, but I'm not doing anything that would attack. It would hit them with physical. Oh, God. Alright, well, we got stealthy, so. See, I'm not making any attacks, and I don't have a whole lot of good. Like, we have to use claws and boomerangs. So Elmandretta and Seelan are the only ones with good physical attack weapons right now. Alright, Omni heal again. You go ahead and Kazing Iagra, and you kaboom. Might go just wild side double kaboom kind of thing now. Ugh. Yeah, see, like ending up with all of these statues is really bad. So that is a serious problem. Kaboom and Kazap is killing off the other guys, and especially the hardy hands that don't have a whole lot of hit points. This is bad. I don't want them killed off when you know, so yeah. Alright. Kazing. Wild side again. But I don't have a whole lot of great single targeting things that can do the amount of damage that I'm getting with the current weapons that I have, the current abilities that I have. I could try Kazap. Well, all right. Just go ahead and kill ourselves. All right. Well, let's try some things. All right. Does Kazap work on them? Does Dazzle work on them? It does. Well, that's not good at all. So yeah, it does work, but it can miss. So that's kind of a problem. Okay. Well, I am probably going to need to figure some stuff out. I need to buy some more things. Maybe that's going to be our best bet is trying to sap those two and hit them with physicals. I don't know. There's still a treasure in there that I need to go get. Well, in the meantime, let's go check out Barry Moss. And again, like, worst case scenario, I can always drop the difficulty down. Because I'm pretty sure you can turn the difficulty back up afterwards. I'm definitely feeling like the game is not well balanced, I feel like. Oh, wow. Level 96. 600 hit points, 198 MP, 300 attack is pretty good. 140 defense, 110 agility are terrible. Wisdom of 367, 322 luck is not too bad. Kafrizz, Kaboom, Kakrackle, Zapple, and Multi-Heal. It's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. And I was thinking that if I needed more money, then doing the rank 11 arena battle would actually be pretty good. No, for me it would be pretty satisfying just to know that, like, they didn't balance it too well. Like, having, like, the damage output from those guys is way too high for the amount of hit points that you have and the amount of defense that you can get, especially with the way that they've changed buffs in this game. Yeah. It's not good. I don't think it's good. If I could double kabuff myself. Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't want to be here. Wanted the other thing. That would be pretty solid. But you can't. Alright. Let's see. Sage's Elixir is what I want. More of. That's good. And I might go take some money out of the bank and buy some more Elfin Elixirs as well. I mean, kabuff it would help. That would reduce the amount of damage that we're taking. But I don't like the idea of wasting that, and the fact that Elmendretta has no good, like, party buffs. Not a big fan of. So I don't know. I'm sure there's a way. I'm not saying there's a way. It doesn't mean that I can do it. And so again, like, one of my issues, one of the things that I like about Dragon Quest in general is that for the most part, there's lots of viable ways to defeat things. The way they've set up Shenlong and that fight and a lot of these other fights, there are not many viable ways of doing it. And that's poor design. Like, obviously not just anything should work, but you should be able to get into a thing. The fact that, like, so often it falls down to just, like, using the, monster pylon. It's not great. It's not great. It's really not great. And I blame a lot of that on the design changes with buffs and debuffs. Stupid Adobe Acrobat. Stop that. All right. Well, it is about time for us to wrap up the stream. I will probably do some more grinding. I'm not sure if I'm going to change one of our characters into another class. I don't think that I could take in a spellcaster because I don't know that there are any claws or boomerangs that they can equip. The Sage can. I think the Sage can. But I don't think the Mage can, which is what I would want because it gets better agility and better wisdom growth. So I'll probably actually stick with this current party for now. But I might grind some more levels just because, like, Stealthy is still level 38. If Stealthy were up in the upper 40s, I think things would be a little bit better. More hit points. Stealthy is taking a lot more physical beating and stuff like that, and 731 hit points versus 800 plus for Sealan and Iugra is not ideal. But we will be back on Wednesday to give it another shot, or maybe do the other side. Check that out. Certainly go for that final treasure chest that I haven't gotten. Same thing with Friday. I think if we get to Friday and I'm still struggling with it, I will switch down to the lower difficulty because I don't want to continue this into next week. Next week, it's time to start something new. But we will be back Saturday as well for some Spelljammer, and then I will be leading directly into and joining Zerfall on his charity stream on his channel, so I will be raiding that. So keep an eye out on social media and Discord for links to that. It'll be a blast. I will be joining him along with other Let's Players for that charity stream in support of, pardon me, the MS Society of Canada. So please do come join us and support us and cheer us on as we try to raise money for the MS Society of Canada. Let's go ahead and get a raid going. I want to thank you guys for coming on out. Really do appreciate it. We will be back, like I said, on Wednesday, and I shall see you then. See you next time, everyone.